Hello, friends, and welcome to English with Sam and Zoe, the place where English feels simple and fun to learn. I'm Zoe.
Welcome, Zoe, and dear friends. I'm Sam. Good to have you here.
Sam, can I tell you something funny? Last night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about my suitcase.
Your suitcase. That's an unusual thing to think about at midnight.
I know, but I was imagining opening it in a new city, new smells, new sounds, a different kind of morning light.
I understand that feeling. There's something about a closed suitcase. It holds so much possibility.
Exactly. And here's the funny part. I wasn't even packing for a real trip. I was just dreaming.
That happens to me too, actually. Sometimes I look at old photos from a bus journey I took years ago, and for a moment I'm back there.
What journey was that?
A long bus ride through the mountains. I didn't know anyone. I didn't speak the local language well, but I remember feeling very alive.
See, that's what I mean. Even the uncomfortable parts of travel become good stories later.
True. At the time, I was tired and a little lost. Now it's one of my favorite memories.
Isn't it strange how our minds work like that?
It is. Maybe that's because travel changes something inside us, not just around us.
That's a nice way to put it. And I think that's exactly why today we're talking about travel.
So Zoe, when you think about travel, what comes to mind first, the planning or the actual trip?
Honestly, the planning is half the fun for me. I love making lists, places to see, food to try, even small shops to visit.
I'm the opposite. I like having a plan, but I also like leaving space for surprises.
Give me an example.
Well, once I planned to visit a famous museum, but on the way I found a small street with local artists selling paintings. I never made it to the museum.
And you don't regret that?
Not at all. Sometimes the unplanned moment becomes the best part of the journey.
That's so true. For me, it was a food stall. I was looking for a well-known restaurant, but I got hungry on the way and stopped at a tiny stall on the street.
What did you eat?
Some kind of spicy soup. I still don't know the name, but it was one of the best meals of my life.
This is what I love about travel. It teaches us to be flexible.
And patient. Flights get delayed, buses get crowded, plans change.
Yes, travel is a good teacher, even when it's difficult.
Can I ask you something, Sam? Do you prefer traveling alone or with people?
Both have value. Alone, I think more clearly. With people, I laugh more.
That's a beautiful balance. I usually travel with my sister. She's the planner, and I'm the one who says, let's just walk and see what happens.
That sounds like a good team.
It works most of the time, though last year we got completely lost in a market. No map, no signal, just crowds and noise.
How did you feel in that moment?
At first, nervous, but then strangely calm. We just followed the crowd and trusted that we'd find our way.
Did you?
Eventually, yes, and we found a beautiful little garden we never would have discovered otherwise.
That's the magic of getting a little lost sometimes.
It really is. Travel humbles you, doesn't it? You realize how small your daily worries actually are.
I agree. When you're somewhere new, your normal problems feel far away for a short time.
And you meet people who live completely different lives from your own, yet you still connect with them.
A smile means the same thing in every language.
That's lovely, Sam.
It's true, though. I've shared tea with strangers who didn't speak my language, and somehow we understood each other.
Travel really does open something in us. It's not just about seeing new places, it's about seeing ourselves differently, too. And that's something I think about often, how travel changes the way we see our own lives, even after we return home.
Yes, I always come back with a different perspective. Small problems at home suddenly feel manageable.
There's also something valuable in missing home while you're away. It teaches you what really matters to you.
True. I remember missing simple things. My own bed, familiar food, even the sound of my street.
Those small things become meaningful once you're far from them.
Before we continue, friends, if you're enjoying this episode, please tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep making these episodes for you.
Now, back to our topic. Zoe, do you think travel is necessary for personal growth?
I think it helps, but I don't think it's the only way to grow. Some people learn deep lessons without ever leaving their city.
That's fair. Growth comes from being open, not necessarily from distance.
Exactly. But traveling does push you outside your comfort zone faster.
It forces adaptability. You can't control the weather, the language, or the culture. You simply adjust.
And that skill, adjusting calmly, stays with you even after the trip ends.
I've noted that too. After traveling, small problems at work don't bother me as much.
Same here. Once you've handled the missed flight in a foreign country, a busy Monday doesn't seem so scary.
True wisdom, Zoe.
I try. Sam, what's one thing you always pack, no matter where you're going?
A small notebook. I like writing down thoughts and observations.
That's very you. I always pack extra snacks. You never know when hunger will strike.
Practical and wise.
I do my best. Traveling really shows you who you are, patient or impatient, curious or cautious, brave or careful.
And sometimes it shows you a side of yourself you didn't know existed.
Beautifully said.
So, to sum it up, travel isn't only about the places we visit.
It's about the small moments, the unexpected turns, and the lessons we carry home with us.
And even without going far, that same spirit of curiosity can shape how we live every day. Now, let's look at today's vocabulary words.
First word, journey. It means a trip from one place to another. Example, our journey through the mountains was long but beautiful.
Second word, suitcase. A bag used for carrying clothes while traveling. Example, she packed her suitcase the night before her flight.
Third word, flexible. Able to change plans easily. Example, good travelers stay flexible when their plans change suddenly.
Fourth word, crowded. Full of many people. Example, the market was crowded, so we walked slowly.
Fifth word, delayed. Happening later than planned. Example, our flight was delayed by 2 hours.
Sixth word, perspective. A way of thinking about something. Example, travel gave her a new perspective on life.
Seventh word, stranger. A person you don't know. Example, a kind stranger helped us find our hotel.
Eighth word, adjust. To change slightly to fit a new situation. Example, it took a few days to adjust to the new time zone.
Ninth word, comfort zone. A situation where you feel safe and relaxed. Example, traveling alone pushed him outside his comfort zone.
And our 10th word, humble. Not proud, aware of your own small place in the world. Example, seeing the mountains made me feel humble.
What a great list. These words will really help you talk about your own travel stories.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, what's the most memorable trip you've ever taken, and why does it stay in your memory?
We can't wait to read your stories, friends. Until next time.